Welcome everyone to Brothers Forge Gaming. Today, we need to have a serious conversation about using protection. Alright guys, get your mind out of the gutter. We're not thinking and talking about that kind of protection. Although, now, as you can see here on the shelf, I have my Super Nintendo games. As you can see, for a lot of our games, when you can get them, if you can get them, we like to use these OEM SNES dust cover sleeves, whatever you want to call them. You can actually buy some generic ones that are probably like 3D printed. We have some and they don't work that great. Let me see if I can find one to show you. But generally, yeah, so you see that the GGG on there, they actually, you know, they just don't stick on there that great if you're going to be tossing them about. But they do work. They're a lot cheaper because if you notice these OEM SNES dust covers, oh geez, poking all sorts of stuff. These OEM SNES dust, so this is the OEM, right? So you can, plus if you're trying to get your games complete in box, you need those originals. But if you've noticed, these things can go upwards $5+ a piece. So that is kind of expensive. If you got them, great. If you don't, trying to get them is tough compared to say like an NES sleeve, which you could for a long time, and you still might be able to. You can get like the generic black NES sleeves for $1 at most places, maybe $2 now. There's some other options you can get there as well. So had I known what I'm about to show you guys here with these little babies here, I probably maybe would have went that road for my NES, but for my SNES it's a smaller collection than my NES, so to do it for my NES would be very expensive. Luckily I was able to get a majority. I actually have a case for all of my NES games. So there's that road. But yeah, as you can see here as well, it kind of doesn't line up all that great. So I have found a solution, and I found a very good retailer, and I'm going to show you guys out here in a second. But you know, again, there's also these cases which work pretty good. They're a little more bulky, but they're definitely going to give you that better protection that you want for your games. Is that dust? My goodness, there's a little dusty in here. But yeah, so you get that, and then some of them say Super NES, some of them say Super Nintendo. Let's see if I have one that says Super Nintendo. Nope, I guess they all say Super NES. But yeah, anyhow, there's different sizes, different shapes, different writing, different stuff you can get on there, you know, hang tab or not. There's a bunch of different cases that work for these. Basically, it's about the teeth on the inside. You can get about anything to work, but the prices of these have gone really far up too. And if you're trying to have like a uniform collection, it's really hard to get the same color and shape and size and likeness of all of those. So if you're into that, you know, organizational thing and you don't like having mismatched stuff, that's going to be a harder road to go for you too. Alright, well let's get to the point of this whole video, and that's to talk about protection. So I've shown you some different ways you can do it here, but let's get to the point of this video, which is I found these guys on eBay. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, looks like YouTube as well. They're Retro Protection. I'll put the card up so you can see it a little easier over there. So I'm not sure if these guys manufacture them in-house or if they're just a distributor or not, but they have the best cases. These are just for the carts. I bought these for the inbox NES is where I found them mainly. So these are really good. A lot of time what you can get with the cheaper brands is they won't open and close at the top as easily, and they won't stay closed. They'll like be bent and stuff, and that's really irritating. These are very nice. You get these for the NES. The prices are really good as well. So yeah, I started buying it for my NES inbox to kind of safe those up. Plus, if you have them, they don't sit on the shelf well, but in those cases they set up nice, they look great, and they're protected. So best thing. And I've been kind of putting this off, but I decided that I was tired of kind of seeing my games lean, so I went ahead and I got these. They're about, oh, I don't know, $1 a piece, something like that. If you buy them in bulk, you can get them for maybe like 60 cents, 75 cents a piece. But yeah, so we're gonna put these together. We're gonna build these, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like now to what it looks like after I get all these cases on there. Then I'm not gonna have to worry about the pesky dust. These are not gonna fit the cart with the OEM sleeve on it. In there you can buy a slightly bigger one. It's actually described in the listing of this, and it tells you if you're looking to fit it in there with the OEM sleeve on there, to buy this other one. They're a little bit more expensive, and they're going to take up a little bit more space. So I actually don't have the room for them, so I'm going to pop these off of here. I'm going to put all these in these cases and show you there. But very cool that they did consider that and tell you that if you want to also put them in with your sleeve, you can. They have the size for you. So they tell you that in there as well. But yeah, so if you guys are looking to protect your investment, protect your collection, Retro Protection is the way to go. They offer the best quality that I have found so far. I've tried a couple different brands. These guys, I found them, I liked them, I've stuck with them. I haven't been disappointed. I've bought cases for different things, NES, Super Nintendo. I bought some hardcover cases for my mini boxes. I bought a box over here. Let me scroll over here for the control deck, and I'll show you that as well. So that is probably the pride and joy of my NES collection, is my Inbox NES. That thing has been repinned. It's fresh. It's ready to go. It's never been used aside from being like tested after I repinned it one time or whatever. So it's, it could be the Nintendo that carries me into the next millenniums. That thing is awesome. I wanted to get it protected. Very excited. Let me pan over there real quick. So, as you can see there, I got the case protector on it. Now it's going to cause a little more issues with the glare, but it's whatever. It's protected. That's actually partially why I have that Last of Us PS4 box on top of that, because when I hung those, I don't know if you can see them in the shot, when I hung those pictures up there, I wasn't sure if they're going to fall on my NES box, so I just basically put that there to keep it from, falling and dinging my thing. So that's just last thing I need. So, but yeah, anyway, guys, if you're looking to protect your investment, I recommend these guys, Retro Protection. Check them out. All right, we'll see you next time, guys.